Andragogy is adult learning theory, a concept coined by Alexander Kupp and later developed by Malcolm Knowles. It is a concept and study focused on how adults learn and how this differs from children. Adults are distinct and have specific learning styles and contexts that should be considered when adapting learning to suit them best. Paulo Freire is the founder of critical pedagogy, a belief based off the concept of freedom from oppression, whereby education is used to encourage learners to examine power structures and patterns of inequality present in current circumstances. Freire believed that formal education has the agenda of domesticating people, getting them to think, perform, or fit into a role of society. In this way, education doesn't benefit the poor or marginalized, but rather just teaches them their way in the world. Freire believed that domesticating education therefore aimed to train, tame, and subdue. It was this concept that drew me to Freire's theory, as South Africa strongly experienced the oppressive effects that education can hold when the apartheid education system and policies denied Black people access to quality education and consequently fueled an illiterate society that is still present among many Black adults today. Although the apartheid system of education is gone, its effects are still felt and a need for adult education has arisen in South Africa. Our current education system and model also still has many limitations, exclusive factors, and outdated concepts. As teachers, we can use and understand Freire's critical pedagogy as a means of upliftment, and if we apply his theory into our classrooms, we can make room for transformative agents and critical analysis of our education model. Majority of education systems in South Africa are based off the banking model that Freire critiques. Learners are seen as passive, empty vessels to be filled by the wise all-knowing teacher. Learners are given little to no voice in their learning experience, and their individual contexts are not taken into consideration. With adult learners, we know that there are situational, institutional, and dispositional constraints that can affect their learning experience. Freire's critical pedagogy is a means to disrupt this outdated method of teaching and provide a more liberating approach to education that can hold various benefits for adult learners. Within the classroom, educators would create a neutral relationship within learning experiences, whereby the teacher and students are viewed as equals, and both are open to converse and learn from each other. This breaks the hierarchical model that holds back education.
Created using Powtoon.